Hey Aries, it's the High Priestess doing your general tarot reading, and it's general. So if it resonates with you, leave me some comments below. Subscribe to the channel, and y'all make sure you tap the bell so you know when I go live and you know when I release the videos, new videos. And also follow me on Instagram, number 4 Crohn's. You can find that information below. Okay, it's for Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus placements. Death, the Moon, and the King of Pentacles. So Death card, Scorpio energy, Moon, Pisces energy, King of Pentacles. So some of you could be in committed relationships with a Pisces or a Scorpio. What else? Ace of Cups. For some of you, you could be ending a relationship. I feel like something new is coming in with the Ace of Cups. A new relationship coming in. I feel like a more, or for some of you, if you're not in a relationship with this King of Pentacles, some of you is just like, you could be more wrapped up in like your own in your own personal affairs, meaning like your own personal gain, or you could be more focused on like your home life. But I feel like this Ace of Cups is going to be new, like new romantic perspectives. Okay, and I feel like with the Moon and the Death card, it's going to be some like endings, but I feel like it's going to be endings out of nowhere. So some of y'all could be in partnerships, and it could be, and I'm telling you now, is Aries, is endings coming, Scorpio energy in the Moon, because so that means it's going to be endings that you don't see coming. Okay, it's going to be endings that y'all don't see coming. Some of y'all comfortable in these relationships, in these situations. Okay, you could be living with someone or they live with you, and I feel like they could be coming telling you some news that either they're doing something new. Okay, the Six of Wands, they may be onto new things. They could be telling you that they found someone new, or they're ready to, for some of you, you could be providing like room and shelter or room and board for a person, and they tell you that they finally like are moving on. They finally got their own place. Okay, I feel like some of you are walking in, or you're going from a period of the unknown and things. I feel like some of y'all was going through a transformational period to where you could have had some downtime, things weren't moving, you were unsure of some things, and I feel like now, I feel like things are starting to, are about to start moving for you, and we are in Aquarius season, so what, another season is y'all season, so I feel like things is thawing out for y'all. I feel like things is thawing out, okay? Some of you could have been, some of you could have been like out the way, like in a period of like hermit mode or in seclusion, like kind of away from people, like basically out the way, working on, like some of you could have been working on schooling, taking classes, and I feel like it's going to be graduations going on, celebrations and things like that. Okay, the Ace of Wands, definitely new beginnings for you. I feel like some of you could have been even like stuck as far as like you don't know where to go next, but you could have like this spirit of renewal. Like you could have like a renewal when it comes to like your emotions. You could have finally found something that you want to pursue now, because I feel like with this Ace of Wands, like you about to start doing some things. Some of y'all is about to start working on some things. You warming up, okay? And for some of you, you could have been like hiding what you're doing. Like you could have been working on, it's King of Pentacles. So something with, it could be something with hair, anything to do with like, the earth realm, because Pentacles is earth. So hair, you could be a chiropractor, a masseuse. Like I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like you about to showcase, like, because you could have been working on stuff in the private. Judgment in the Page of Wands. I felt like this Page of Wands, like, excuse me, when I see the Page of Wands, to me it's like a spark. Like you about to start some things. I really feel like you taking, some of you is even just like taking back control of like the way you move. Okay, some of you could have been like you could have not been like moving the way you want to because of relationship, or you could have just been maybe home with the children. Okay, but some of y'all have children that's like graduating or getting older, or you just, some of you are just even going to the next stage spiritually. Okay, I feel like it's a transition going. So either you having like children that's going to like from lower to like teenagers. So you got kids, some of y'all got kids that's like stepping up in age, and for some of you now you about to, it's just like a change or a transition coming. So from whatever age, they could be going to teenagers or going to adulthood or going off to school. I feel like or getting ready to go off to school. But I feel like yeah, some changes, definitely spiritually as well. I feel like y'all could be I feel like going through some spiritual changes or some spiritual elevation, but it's like privately. So maybe some of you could have been doing like shadow work, or like you could have been some of y'all might even be changing religions, where you used to be like a Muslim or a Christian, and now you just starting to get into like, some of y'all is getting into like the craft. So some of y'all is calling yourself witches and kitchen witches, and like you changing titles. So you going from like either Christianity to just, now you're saying you're spiritual. You going from like, you changing spirituality. And I don't feel like it's a religious thing, because I don't really feel like I read for religion, but I do see a cross here. So some of you could be definitely changing over from like Christianity and starting to like, you start to like use your own power. I feel like you seeing that you could like use, some of y'all seeing that nothing outside of you has the control that the control that you can have over your own life. Okay, the Ten of Cups is here at the bottom. So I feel like, yeah, y'all is moving to a period of just like focusing on self. Like you focusing on self. Like you worried about yourself. Like you worried about filling your own cup, making sure like your home is good. So y'all mothers and fathers, you making sure you good, you making sure your children good. People do that anyway, but I feel like you could have been like doing a lot for a lot of other people. Like you could have been making sure not only your house is good, you could have been looking out for like friends or siblings, cousins and stuff like that. I feel like now you're moving to just strictly worry about like what's going on in your home, because I feel like you could be trying to like change some things in your home. So some of you could be trying to like sell your home, or you could be trying to buy your home, or some of you is just doing new things in your home. Some of you is just doing new things in general, like with your family. Some of y'all changing like the energetics of like doing more things with your family, and just making sure like your personal family, your immediate family is happy. What other messages are there for Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus placements? Oh, y'all in reverse, Aries, in the Five of Cups. So the Emperor's in reverse and the Five of Cups is in reverse. So I feel like for some of you could be like feeling like you could be either like depressed and high in it for like a relationship that didn't go the way you wanted, or somebody could have wanted a relationship with you, but maybe you could have turned it down because maybe the person wasn't your type. Okay, but the Emperor's in reverse. So some of y'all didn't want something serious with someone, or someone didn't want something serious with you, or it could have been you wanted something with a particular person. I feel like some of you wanted something more serious, a more committed relationship with a different person, and you could have been like hiding the fact or not really letting it be known. I feel like you could be keeping it quiet who you really want to marry, okay? Because I feel like some of you have a person that is like interested in marrying you, or marrying you, but I feel like y'all not, it's a mismatch, like you're not into them. So who you really want to marry, I feel like Aries, you want to marry someone that's not really like your type, okay? They're not really like your type. And you could be basing like why you want to marry. I feel like the reasons that a person is not your type is I feel like you came up with a lot of reasons, but I feel like the Emperor's in reverse. So I feel like you may feel as though like that's the best match for you because of all these things, but I feel like Spirit is saying that that ain't the best match for you because you not aware of like whatever Spirit is aware of. I feel like there's some things that you don't know about a particular person that you could be wanting like this committed relationship with, that you trying to figure out what's going on, but it ain't meant for you. Like Spirit is like, you got stuff happening behind the scene. I feel like it's like angels and it could be ancestors and guardians moving energy around. So I feel like when things is not working out, you sometimes want it to work out and it'd be like your ancestors and things like that. Like, so I feel like don't get down or get cold because you want something with a particular person. Like sometimes you just meant to be with someone else. Realization, awareness, find the outcome into light. Some of y'all, I was just saying that some of y'all need to come to the realization that what you wanting is not necessarily like what's meant for it to be for you. Okay, and I feel like some of y'all just need to have that realization. Okay, and I feel like some of y'all see that. Like I feel like some of y'all can be presented with like little things like a person may do. I feel like you could be presented with things, and when I say things, you're presented with things to show you about a person, but you choose to not like try to see it. June, and then ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So I feel like around June, some of y'all getting a ring. Like I was saying, I feel like some of y'all is going to be getting married, like getting like into committed relationships. Or, and if I didn't say it, is I feel like some of y'all is definitely going to be in committed relationships. But I think I did say this, but it's going to it's going to be coming from out of nowhere, or it's going to be like a different type. And I feel like yeah, like I feel like you have a type, Aries, and I feel like if the person ain't your type, like you don't really want to give them a chance. But I feel like some of y'all is going to have to give people a chance, because I feel like your type is not really your type. Okay, so those are your messages, Aries. Leave me some comments. All right, I'll see y'all next week.